I know certain designers, clients say, oh, we just kind of want cheaper and cheerful so that we can change out and refresh and have that kind of house cleaning feel. But, and you can do that to a certain degree with finishes and stuff like that. You could get new work surfaces if you want with this year's colors or something like that. But your core is still there. You don't have to recable, go to the expensive recabling, like you said.
Yeah.
Which leads into the last point, the cost benefits of adaptable systems.
Yeah, some of the obvious benefits there are the reuse factor. A lot of projects you can reuse the base units, and as you said, redo the trim pieces, reconfigure it, and then a project becomes more of a reuse or a refit status versus a brand new, which is a different ballgame for a lot of people. There would be less downtime. Client that I was just meeting with a couple of weeks ago was considering the furniture, and they said, this furniture comes in, and you can have a desk redone in 3 hours. And to them, it was a critical 24-hour, 7-day-a-week operation. And they said that makes the world of difference, because that means that they can reconfigure and do things within certain time frames, which it just gives them that capability, which a lot of furniture systems won't. They're not conducive to. And so therefore you've got to live with whatever you got. So that was a big benefit there.
Just to talk about the structure of the furniture too, it's heavy gauge. It's a solid piece.
Yeah, since I started, we've been using the same materials for the last 30 plus years. Structural pieces in 11 gauge, 14 gauge. The lightest gauge that we use is 18, but they're built to last. We've had questions about floor structure,
the weight.
So you get your money's worth.
And the pedestals, everybody would always say, or they call them R2D2s in some of the Latin American countries, that, they're so expensive, but they never fall through. And we've had, we've seen some competitors with the bottoms.
Yeah, no, there's installs downtown in Toronto that are 30 plus years, same drawer units.
Yeah, original drawer units. They do. They're worth the pennies. And the other thing, just going back a little bit, I guess it covers it, is all the componentry, like you said, it's been the same materials, and the database that you keep.
That's right.
So you can recreate.
Yeah, we keep all of our job files for every single job that we work on. So we have the details and drawings for every custom part, whether it's 30 years ago or not. So we can recreate parts because we fabricate things. So we're not into hard tooling and manufacturing in that respect. So the same sort of toolbox that we have in the plant with the stampers and the press brakes, etc., they're all the same techniques and they're all the same materials. So that allows us to create anything that we have in the past. Again, within reason. I would say 95% to 99% of products we can produce again.
Yeah, I think it just depends sometimes on the finishes, right? If they're available, like the laminate and stuff like that. So things that are outside of our control.
That's right. Anything that's within house, though, we can still do.
Yeah. So it means like all those old layouts, all those old installations or older installations are still relevant today. So they don't get phased out. Yeah.
Exactly. And if there's an old install from 20 years ago, we can go into that job file and we can see exactly what's there. And then we can always look at that in terms of a refit and what it will take to supplement it.